what are your top tips for writing a story for your brand? I want to put one on my Shopify store. This kind of like bugs the crap out of me because I feel like, and we're probably not even that good about it ourselves, but every time I go check out, somebody else's brand or website, I feel like a lot of times they just have something so generic. Like you can't even tell who's behind this thing, who owns this business, why are they doing this? I think it's crazy. I think it's kind of a missed opportunity. Because I think especially now, like people want to buy from people. And there's so many people out there. And if we're all selling kind of like semi-mass market products, you don't have to appeal to everybody. Like some of the brands that we talk about, they appeal to a specific audience group and they don't appeal to others, but it works well for them because in those people, you're at least getting some people to really like you rather than just have everyone be kind of lukewarm. So I think like two approaches. One is just using the basic like hero's journey thing. Like you don't have to include your whole life story, a bunch of details that aren't really relevant to your brand, but the kind of hero's journey thing works really well, even if it feels kind of like slightly forced and cheesy, which I think it is for like 90% of brands. But if you have like the hero's journey thing of like, everything was normal in my life. And then all of a sudden, I felt the need to go do this thing. And there was these challenges I had in my life. And so I created this product and now I'm bringing it back to you to help other people. Like that general, like if you just Google hero's journey, you'll find those kind of like main stages. And I think that's like a basic way to kind of write the story for your brand. There's also a book that a lot of people seem to love. I thought it was like semi-useful, but it's the only one that comes to mind. It's called Story Brand. And so if you look up that, like that's literally what the whole book is about. So that may be a little bit overkill for you, but I think one of those two approaches, I think the idea is like the hero's journey is like pretty tried and true for like explaining why you're doing something. And I think you just make it specific to your brand. I think one example that you can use is Oatly, that kind of makes oat milk and stuff. Like I've looked at their about section and stuff on their website and it's pretty good. And the interesting thing to me about it is like, I think they've changed it over time because I think early on it was probably like, hey, you should do oats because it's like healthier. And then like maybe that started being kind of questionable. And so now it's more about, hey, all these cows that you're getting all this milk from are all like farting into the sky and causing like environmental pollution or whatever. So now ours is more environmentally friendly, which is maybe a stretch or not. I don't really know, but like they've kind of tailored it to what is actually going to help them sell more. So that may have been more than you asked for, but that's my opinion.